Yeah, we're back to the thunderstorm.
Hey, he's went for a different tactic this time. You went quiet. I like that.
I did, yeah.
Going doing your Doc Stevenson voice. What are you doing?
Hopefully y'all can hear me out there. And
DJ Jeff
TV
Shadow
land.
coming at you.
If you grew up in the 90s, you know about the thunderstorm.
Oh, R.I.P. Art Bell, by the way. If you don't know who Art Bell is, then you didn't listen to radio in the middle of the night in the 90s. But do you know who Art Bell is?
No, I didn't, because I was clubbing with Jeff Haynes.
That's right. Yeah, shout out Dave Chappelle's butt.
Represent.
Stupid. Art Bell was he was the Coast to Coast host, that show that did all about the aliens and everything. You don't remember him?
No.
Dude, there's an AM show. It's been on since
what's AM?
Okay. Talk radio. But he was
Satellite?
No. It's an old thing. Listen, Chino can pull that. I know better. Anyway, it's called Coast to Coast. It was an awesome show. They did everything, basically X-Files-ish, but it was all conspiracy theories and everything. And he was, I don't know, it made all the headlines. Anyway, R.I.P. Art Bell. He was a huge cultural influence for a lot of dorks out there and late night truckers. And I can't believe you never heard one episode of Art Bell.
No, because like when I was doing my late night trucking, I had like cassettes going.
Fair enough.
I had my Walkman in.
Yeah.
My earphones had this stuff on them.
Talk radio.
Yeah.
Anyway, Coast to Coast. It's still on. He had other hosts but he died and he was
I thought you were gonna go.
Yeah.
Coast to Coast, he had other hosts, but they weren't as good as him. He was
you
the
want me to
most.
flow?
No.
I'll do it. Listen, you know for a
I think
fact
we
I
need
can
to start with
freestyle rap.
I think we need to start with
You know that's true.
what in the world is Chino eating?
Latest segment. What is Chino eating? I hear a crunch. I hear a slurp. What is Chino eating? It's real gross. Let's see here. Today we have a giant family bag of Bugles that apparently is lunch. Like he opened this outside, y'all. Like this is not like it was folded up and he's been snacking on it for 3 days.
He just bought it.
He brought this in today, whole, like it was sealed. I mean, I don't hate Bugles.
What's a bugle?
You know, it's witch finger.
Oh, finger hat. Well, it says America's #1.
Yeah, that's what people do it. And what are we drinking with it today, Jeff?
How did they declare this?
Oh, because everybody does. Have you ever?
I know, no, because I did it with olives.
But olives aren't pointy, so. But that's a good point.
Neither's a derby.
America's #1 finger hat.
I'm going to challenge that Bugles. I'm going to find out. I'm going to do a poll. How many people have put Bugles on their fingers? I never have because this is the probably third time I've seen them.
What if we put America's #1 Maddie hat? Shout out Maddie hat. Oh, and what are we drinking today?
Let me
Orange?
taste it.
What are we doing?
Well,
we doing lime?
We know it's Red Bull.
Right? Okay.
This isn't finger hats. This is like a beak.
Today we have the blue edition. Blueberry.
Chino. Well, come on.
This is the least offensive smelling one I've had. I mean, it's still not good, but it doesn't smell bad. If I'm being honest, it doesn't smell like something I would drink. It smells like a candy. Yeah, you got it. What are you picking up? What notes are you picking up there, Jeff?
I feel like there's a little almondine.
Almondine. yeah.
That's because I ate almonds.
I was gonna flow with you. I was gonna do my own. Talk about the tannins and the finish. Yeah. So, just in case you wanted to know, that's what Chino eats.
But I'm bum. Chino, come on.
You would think that he either does this on purpose or would learn his lesson.
Well, you would think also that, I mean, just look at us. Pure.
Oh, thoroughbreds.
100% examples of
thoroughbreds.
Dynamic eating.
Sir. Thoroughbreds.
You know metabolism slows down, Chino. And you're young. Yeah, and you think, I can just eat whatever I want.
You think, I have a 20-inch vertical. I can live forever.
Chino.
But eventually, for every bugle, for every finger hat you put in your face, you're going to get big. All right, what are we talking about today that's volleyball related is the question.
Let's talk about...
Yeah.
Money.
Oh.
Money. Money. Yeah. No.
If you want to come and take a ride with me.
Is that about money?
Must be this way.
Hey, must be the money.
Right, so that's what we're going to talk about. So we're going to talk about money today. Okay, so we're talking about money in what? Club volleyball? Like dues?
No, just money. Like how the
Just
$100 bill looks fake sometimes.
You know, I'm not going to lie to you. It's a little weird. We're getting closer and closer to like Canada.
We should. It should all be one, and they should just have a because like what country is it where they're all different sizes?
Most people like, and the world will live as one. And you're like, the money should all be the same.
The money should all be the same.
Okay.
Like the $10. Like when you reach into your pocket or wallet,
Right.
you should be able to go. Okay, this is the big fat one. This is definitely a 5. Because if you're at the bar drunk late at night and you're thumbing through your wallet,
Which he's never been in his life.
you're like
by the way.
cash. Oh, and they're like, oh, it's 10, and you're like, I think this is a 10. It looks like a 100. And the guy's like, definitely a 10.
You think that happens a lot?
I think it
I think
does.
it's a big problem in America today.
But I think if I'm thumbing through and I know that it's purple, I just hand them the purple one.
I mean, that's what they do with coins, right? Like, you're not going to confuse a
Yeah.
dime and a quarter.
No, and worst case, you do confuse a dime and a nickel. A dime and a penny. It's not.
Yeah, those, or maybe a penny and a nickel.
I don't know.
Yeah, but even so, that's the point.
A dime and a nickel. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's what we should do.
Are we to the point technologically where money could be like
Bitcoin.
different materials?
Like
Or are we too easy to counterfeit?
like space. Like a space age polymer.
Like, yeah, like one's plastic and one's cloth and one's burlap.
Well, I think aren't they going away with cash?
Yeah,
They're
probably.
like, let's get
I don't know. We still have a penny. Listen,
Bitcoin.
if there are two things I could get rid of in this world, if you said, Steve, you can get rid of any two things in the world: racism, hunger, pain, and suffering. You know what two things I would choose?
I do.
What's that?
Pennies and doubles.
That's close. Doubles is third. Pennies and receipts. I'm so tired of getting receipts for things that I don't need. I would rather get rid of a penny and a receipt than world hunger. That's my official political statement.
Here's my challenge for you.
Vote Hargrave.
I'm going to put a bucket in your house and in your car, and every penny you get, you just throw in there.
No, I just throw them out the window.
No. In the bucket.
I figure if you find a penny and all day you have good luck, by me throwing a penny out the window, I am giving people luck.
Oh, so you're like a leper.
I am a leper. I am donating my fortune to the betterment of my fellow man.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Because that bucket of $6.50 that I'm going to have 3 years from now is not really doing it for me.
I bet it's more than that.
Okay.
But no, if they go to the Bitcoin, then you don't ever have to have any of that.
Bitcoin didn't it lose like value dramatically in the
I
last?
don't know. I've been watching Silicon Valley and they talk about Bitcoin and I'm just like, Bitcoin, I don't know what it is. I looked it up and I was like, this is boring.
It's a cryptocurrency, but it's extremely
Superman
volatile.
can't use it, so I can't use it. I'm Superman.
Huh. That's a good
All
point.
right, so as you can tell from our previous video, all the rumors you heard about Steve, his head did not blow up and he did not die.
Yeah. Oh, hi. I'm still here. It is Monday, April 16th. Lone Star is finishing. I had to check. I lost track of what day it was.
I was gonna say, do we need a newspaper?
Yeah, no, right? I'm still here. Hi.
Crypto reads.
Whatever you heard, it's been exaggerated dramatically. The only thing that's true is that I'm just not out there right now.
Yeah.
That'll be over soon.
Chillaxing.
Hopefully.
Power Rangers.
Chilling.
All right, so do you get what you pay for
With club. It's
with
a good
club?
question. So now we're not talking about is it worth playing at all. We're talking about once you've decided to play and you look at the different dues of different clubs.
Yeah, Club A, Club B, Club C, and then,
right. Which
and
is,
then
by
ours,
the way,
real club.
in what? I mean, 10 weeks, Nationals is over, new trial policy. People are going to be making decisions about what club they want to play for and what coach and all that stuff. So here's the thing we're going to do today. So we're going to break down real quick what most clubs' big budget items are. So when you pay, so first of all, if you play club, our club breaks down into 3 tiers, right? There's the local tier, which a lot of clubs offer. There's a lot of teams out there. They practice once a week. They play 5 or 6 tournaments a season.
Local.
And those range for anywhere from $1,200 to $2,400 for the season.
Yeah, right in there.
Give or take, right? You might get a better deal than that somewhere. It might be a little bit more expensive at other places, depending on what you get, which is kind of what we're talking about today. The middle tier limited travel, national, something. It depends.
One qualifier.
And by the way, don't get caught up in the words. Not every national team is the same across clubs. It's all the club chooses what to call them. There's no standardization there.
Right.
It's not like
it should be.
Yeah, it's not like hardware where everything is measured and this is this much power. No, everybody makes up their own words. But the limited travel group is what we call it. Twice a week practice. Mm-hmm. Little bit more cost effective, but they definitely still go to qualifiers. Yeah. Probably one travel tournament.
These kids can do multi-sports.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not as committed 100%.
But they do volleyball more than they do maybe other things.
Right.
Whatever. You're younger. Maybe you don't want to go full out yet.
Yeah.
That's usually one travel tournament. Now, it depends greatly on whether or not you fly or drive. So if you're doing one travel tournament in Minneapolis,
right,
a little bit more expensive. If you're doing one travel tournament and it's Oklahoma City,
right,
a little bit different.
Yeah.
But most of them play 8-9 tournaments a year, whatever. And those can range from $2,500 to $4,500.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big spread.
It is.
But it is what it is. And then there's the elite national travel scholarship type athlete, which actually limited travel kids are getting scholarships nowadays too. So,
especially in this region.
Yeah, especially in this region.
Go NTR.
Yeah, right. But yeah, the big high level, multiple travel tournaments. I don't know. Couple of qualifiers, maybe fly to Triple Crown, Vegas, something like that. Yeah. Lots of travel, lots of trying to get exposure to college coaches. And those can go anywhere in our region from 4,000 to 6,500.
I think 4,000's low. I bet they get.
Oh, it's real low. Yeah, there's some out there, but that's real low.
But do you get what you pay for?
That's the question. Here's the thing: it's not like grocery shopping. You're not going to find things that are all within 2% of each other, 3-4% of each other.
Right.
It's like buying a car.
Yeah,
you can buy a car that gets to a top speed, miles per gallon, blah blah blah, and it's $10,000-$12,000.
Yeah.
Or you can get those same specs with all the luxury amenities, maybe a better, more fuel efficient, something like that.
Right.
4 times the cost.
Right.
Regardless of which level you're at, here's how things break down. The number one thing you're paying for should be paying for. And if you're not, then that should be your biggest red flag.
Yeah.
Is coaches.
Yes.
Coach's salary is probably the largest single budgetary item on any club's team budget.
Right. But that doesn't necessarily mean, because there's clubs out there that pay their coaches very, very well.
Right.
And
shouldn't.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't.
And there's clubs out there where, like, for instance, you and I, we don't take a salary for coaching.
Right.
Right. So we're able to help kind of budget across the board. We take salary for admin, whatever the club does.
Right. Producing this, the owner, filming this
concept. Right. All of our many, many sponsorships from Bugles, America's #1 finger hat. Shout out Bugles. # product placement.
Chino. Let's talk about Chino real quick. 1 second.
Okay. Talk to me.
We were throwing the football outside a little bit ago.
Just now. True story.
And I'm going to let you guess. I'm going to let you guess.
Had a nice.
There are 3 adults
paid for it
throwing the ball.
I spent my hard-earned money.
One of them
on a Nerf football
threw it in the sewer
so that we could have fun. Oh no, he didn't throw it in the sewer.
Oh yeah, he can't catch.
He tried to catch it.
Well, first off, he says I can't throw, but I can catch.
He did say that. Those were words that came out of his mouth.
I wish I had filmed it, because then the next thing that happened was him not catching it, and it
hits the ground. And while he's laughing about not catching it, it slowly, like in a slow motion Bugs Bunny cartoon like way, starts rolling towards the gaping sewer mouth.
Yes. And I get it. Like, he didn't scream, I can't go. There might be a clown in there.
No.
There were no red balloons.
Nope.
He just
wasn't a foul odor.
Oh.
And he goes, oh no. And he takes the most awkward, like,
dance. It's like a
dance.
It looked like a dance step.
Yeah. It was like he was break dance fighting in an 80s movie. And of course, my football rolls into the sewer. So,
and I was about 300 yards away, because that's about what we were throwing. And I almost got there. Almost got through that one.
So the family of stray cats now has a football to play with.
Yeah. Or that scary clown.
Both.
Who throws farther, the scary clown or the cats?
The clown, for sure.
I don't know how to do that face.
The number 2 thing you pay for is courts.
Court rental.
Court rental's huge.
It is.
And it's only going to get bigger.
Yeah, it's going up.
It's going up. It's going up every year, because courts are in demand. And until we get, and we're getting close. We're getting close to a point where there are more courts than teams. Right. But people are still practicing at high schools. People are still practicing at junior highs, churches.
And they're high now.
Yeah, right. Until there are more courts, then the price is going to continue to climb.
Right.
There are places that are doing $60, $65 an hour now.
Right.
And when you do the math on how many practice hours that is, you'll see that that's a big ticket item.
Well, and I spoke to a lady who used to coach, who now is a administrator in high school, and I asked her, like, "Hey, what do you charge for court stuff?" Her number was $60 an hour. But you have to bring your own equipment, like balls and stuff. Where some of these other places, you're going to pay 50, 60, but they're providing balls.
They'll provide balls. They'll provide here. It's like and you got to set it up to the net's over there.
Yeah. We'll have the door open.
Right.
Can we use your balls? No.
Can't do that.
Oh yeah, $75 an hour. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's definitely going to rise.
The next thing you're going to spend your money on is travel. Now, this can be bigger if your kids all stay together, right? So if all the kids stay together at travel tournaments and hotel rooms, like there's 4 to a hotel room, I'd say probably about half the clubs do that.
Yeah.
Then the price could be a little bit higher because they're also paying for the coaches' airfare. The coaches, you know, if I don't know anybody that pays for kids' airfare anymore.
No, some
people include it like an airfare deposit,
whatever. Yeah,
and they do that. So that is definitely a possibility. So you got to look and see when you look at that. Say, hey, what's in this budget?
Yeah,
is that included? And if you're a parent,
then you have,
if you're a parent, you're paying for a room anyway.
Yeah.
So now you're paying for the room you would have paid for if Sally stayed with you, but you're also paying for 25% or a quarter. Of the room that she stays. So it is a little bit more expensive that way if people do that. Yeah. But it provides the club with a little bit more contrul over their schedule and all that stuff. There's a lot of pros and cons. Yep. We could do a whole thing on that.
Yep. Stay tuned.
Yeah. But $7,000 or $8,000 could be travel costs easily. Yeah. For coaches, hotels, airfare, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And if your team stays downtown adjacent to the convention center at these qualifiers.
Up. Yeah.
And then
going up. The opposite side of the coin is if you stay far away, it's cheaper. Now you got to get a van.
Right. So it's all, so those are the top 3. The next 2, and then there's a huge drop off after that, but there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
The next 2 are tournament entries, which
depending
local tournaments are $360 a pop.
Yeah.
Qualifiers, $900, give or take, $800.
Yeah. And $900 parents.
Just to enter your team.
$900.
And then nationals is like more than that. It's like 12. So, you do 10 of those, that's 9. Well, you don't do 10 qualifiers, but it could be $6,000. Easy. And then the uniform package. And this is where
to me, this is where people skimp.
I agree.
And people are like, no, we get this great package. For us, everything is included. So we like our kids to look nice. So we want same shoes, same socks, same bag, same warm up, same this. We look at other clubs and we're like, they look good, and then their shoes are all over the place. And we're like, oh, do you guys get to pick your own shoes? Like, they're not included.
Knee pads are all over the place. Or
knee pads, spandex are different.
Right. Or some kids have a backpack and others don't.
Yeah. Or they're different backpacks.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you got to ask those questions. If shoes are not included, if they're optional, count that into your cost. If backpacks are optional, count that into your cost. And then on the other side, like if you're coming to our club, it's going to be a little bit pricier for uniforms because you get more. So for us, team t-shirts included. You're not going to get that mid-season, hey, we're going to do a team t-shirt and or we're going to go to nationals, get a national t-shirt. That's included in our dues.
Yeah, we did the t-shirts. We get 4 practice
t-shirts plus a team t-shirt.
Plus a team, plus nationals.
Plus a boot camp t-shirt.
Plus boot camp.
Plus, so 7 t-shirts a year.
7 t-shirts a year if you go all the way through. If not,
2 sets of warm-ups.
Yes.
We do cold weather, warm weather.
Yep.
We do a cover shirt with shorts, and we do a hoodie and a
sweatpants. Yep.
A lot of places don't. A lot of places do the jacket and wind pants.
Or no pants.
Yeah, or no pants. True. Which to us is, and we make our girls wear the cover shorts every time they're not on the court.
Right.
Every time they're not in practice, they come into practice, they leave practice, they have to have their cover shorts on. Yeah. They're not playing, they have to have their cover shorts on. Yep. So we provide. We can't make them do it if we don't provide it.
Correct.
3 jerseys.
Yep.
That are all custom printed, of course. So you got to just ask what you're getting, and it's not a bad thing. It's up to you. The consumer.
3 pairs of socks.
3 pairs of socks.
Custom.
True. Everybody gets the same shoes, right?
Yeah, we do it
That's all included.
Yeah.
So our uniform package might be $5,000, $5,500.
Yeah,
for the team, and other places who charge the same that we do might do a $3,500 package with the option to spend $200 on shoes and $75 on a backpack, and now you got to go buy those socks. You got to go buy. I mean, it is what it is.
It's your preference on what you want.
Yeah, 100%.
But don't. That's what I talked to one of the moms. She said, "No, they're so much cheaper than you guys are." And when we went line item per line item,
what you actually get.
They were more than we were. And she was shocked.
Yeah.
She was like, that's not when you look at it. And so that's what we've all like, how do we get it out there where we can go, this is ours. Don't get sticker shock.
Right.
Look at what you get. Look at theirs and then compare. You know,
right.
But they don't do it till afterwards. It's like buyer's remorse. Like,
yeah.
Shoot, I wish I would have done a little bit more research.
Are you getting what you're paying for with the coach?
Yeah.
Is that coach, does he have a history of volleyball, of success? Or does he have a history of having a daughter who plays?
Right.
Or does he have a history of being a referee? You know, and listen, everybody's got to start somewhere. Just know what you're getting. Yeah. Court rental. You know, am I getting what I pay for it? Usually.
Yeah, typically.
Unless you're in a place you just hate.
Right.
Travel. Is my club charging me out the wazoo for
they
rooms,
can get more points?
Yeah, and exactly. Some people, if they charge everybody in the club $10 more on tickets for airfare than what it costs, they keep the miles, the points, and they're making $10 a person.
Yeah,
and you've got 200 people in your club.
Hawaii, here we come.
Tournament entry isn't going to change, but uniforms will. So I mean, know what you're getting. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
One thing that I think all of our people out there need to realize is that your dues are about to go up across the board, every club.
Right.
And here's why. The new tryout procedure.
Yes.
Clubs are losing the money. And by the way, parents, you would have spent this money anyway. Right? So there's going to be 2 types of clubs out there. There's going to be clubs out there that are going to have clinics in July, August, September, October, and they're going to charge you per clinic.
Yep.
Then your dues shouldn't go up. Then there's going to be clubs like ours that once you make a team, the price goes up, but all those clinics in those months are free.
Right.
It's money you would have spent anyway.
Yeah.
It's just all there is to it.
But instead of paying it randomly to 10 different coaches to see where you fit, now you're going to pay your actual coach or club and learn the system. So you're getting a little bit of a head start. That's
the idea anyway. So, but be ready for that. And if you see it, don't get shocked. If you see Club Bluebonnet out there, they were $4,500 last year for a limited travel team, and now they're $5,000.
Yeah.
Don't be like, whoa, what happened? Well, make sure you're getting what you pay for, but make sure they're probably doing some kind of pre-trial deal.
Right.
Or pre-season deal, I should say.
Yeah.
So that's going to happen. I mean, we could do a whole nother vlog on whether or not club volleyball pays for college and is it worth the money? I'll tell you this, whether your kid plays in college or not, the studies are overwhelming that extracurricular sports are good for kids.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just overwhelming. Now, whether or not that has to be at the $5,500 level or the $1,500 level, that's up to you, your family, your budget, her interest in the sport, how much exposure you want to get to college coaches. But you're not just paying for these things, these coaches, these courts. You're paying for social interaction, character building, discipline. Yeah.
Responsibility, accountability.
And I can't tell you how many times we've seen it. You know, it's very, very, very rare that the kid who quits is the kid who's got it all together. I mean, the kids quit because they don't love the sport. I get that. But more often than not, it's the kid who flames out.
Well, the kids that quit because they don't love the sport do it in the correct manner. They just say, "Hey, I'm not going
to play in college
next year. I'm not going to do this.
I want to go to UT. I'm not good enough to play for UT."
Yeah. The kids that quit mid-season,
those are the kids. Yeah, it's a shame. Whoa, sir!
We just have to bleep it out.
Whoa, sir. Yeah. So that's. If you got questions about that, put them in the comments below. We get enough comments over the last 15 episodes or whatever. We'll put a Q&A together and do an episode on that. Regionals is coming up. Lone Star for the older kids this weekend.
Yep.
It's going to be a bloodbath for the next few weeks, guys. It's going to be everybody scraping for those last few spots. we'll do a pre-regionals for sure.
Yeah.
Episode, and also nationals, of course. And other than that,
yeah,
you good? Anything new with you? Anything we need to?
No, I mean we may
to be continued on.
We
for
may.
later?
I don't know. We may take it on the road a little bit.
Oh, we're gonna do some road shows.
Maybe, I don't know.
Hey. Yeah. So, like I said, if you have any questions about dues, hit us up. Shoot us a comment in the section below.
Yeah.
And like, subscribe, share. Let's get those subscriptions up where the views are.
Yeah, we still have some shirts that we need to give away.
Yeah.
We're giving a couple away.
See if you recognize.
Don't forget to put your shirt on and take a picture. Sorry, Chino.
Also, don't forget to unsubscribe to Win by 3. And anything else?
Win by 3's they're doing good.
Yeah, unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. G-Shock.
Yep.
All right. Well, until next time.
Gustavo out.
Peace.